Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Pharaoh, and we're finally here. We're finally going to summon all of these scrolls. So, I was able to pick up a Cookie Run Kingdom scroll from the event page. I do have 3 Transcendence. All of this is free to play, by the way. In case anyone is new here, everything on the account is completely free to play. All of the scrolls were obtained through free to play methods. So yeah, and then I have all this stuff here, about 29 legendaries. I have 51 LDs, a bunch of this stuff, and some scrolls there, and then some of this too. And I'm definitely going to summon some of these because it has Talia, Garo, Draco. He's pretty decent too. He can be useful somewhere. But yeah, I like the Wind Druid as well, Tyrannus. So anyway, let's get right into this. I will summon with the SP rate up for the new monsters until I get all of them, probably. And then I'll probably just turn it off and then go with the normal stuff. But yeah, let's hop right into it. Yeah, well, first mystical scroll. Yeah. Wow, 264 days in, by the way, guys. We made it 264 days, almost 9 months without summoning a single scroll. So I'll probably skip after this stuff. I don't know why they chose the animation the way they did for this, but this is going to take way too long on times 10. So not an amazing start there. But yeah, let's just speed this up. Oh, is there no way to... Okay. Oh, wow. Okeanos right off the bat, guys. Scroll, what, 13 was that? Right off the bat, Okeanos. A great Nat 5 right there. Yeah, he's filthy. I don't think he was on my, like, top 10 list, but he's really, really good. And I did want PvP and, like, you know, guild content, arena content-based units. Trevor's cool, too. So can you see them from in here? You can. Oh, very nice. Attacks enemies 3 to 5 times, stunning them, and then yeah, he's a good time. All right, yeah, hard to complain with that start, right? But some stuff that was on my wish list was things like Savannah. Probably any of the Beast Riders, honestly, but definitely Savannah is at the top for those. Any of the Druids are great. Any of the Unicorns are great. The Oracles are great too. Ciara, I'd love to have her for that speed lead and bomb in arena. Ciara is completely insane. Bastet, Perna are definitely at the top of that list too. I'd actually like some of those Hypno Meows too. Talking like just getting into Nat 4s, like just basic stuff. Skogels, Galleons, Twins, Fire and Water Twins. Another Lucian would be great. That's like one of the biggest things. Like not even just getting a new 4-star, but getting one more Lucian. Because I only have the one. You can only get one free to play from the starting event or whatever. So yeah. Okay, another one where there was not a whole lot there. In terms of Nat 5s, we're definitely ahead of rates, but I don't know in terms of 4-stars if we're really... I feel like we're behind. I thought it was like an 8% chance to get a 4-star. So, not great there, but I mean, I'd rather take like one 5-star out of every 100 scrolls and be super low on 4-stars. Yeah, well, you know, we're not. Ours, okay. There's also Ravidi in the exclusive summoning scrolls or whatever, the exclusive stones. So I'm definitely going to want to pick up probably 2 Ravidis and fully skill them up. I mean, 1 might be enough, 1 Ravidi, but I figure as long as I'm summoning this many of these mystical scrolls, I might as well just do it. 2 Ravidis, you know, I don't have to build both of them right away, but I know he's just crazy annoying. I find him to be crazy annoying, at least. I feel like in Arena he's even worse too, because there's that extra unit you can put on the team with other stuff, but yeah, so not a lot of lightning here. Kind of weird. Yeah, but 4-stars, basically just, you know, guild stuff. Like Triana's, Skogels. I would legitimately build 5 Skogels if I got 5 Skogels. I don't know that they would be very good, but, you know, I'd love to put some on, like, you know, whatever. I have probably a Vampire set that I could build one on, and maybe a Violent set. But beyond that, it'd have to be all broken, so that's what you don't really want to do. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like I'm really behind on 4 stars here. I don't know if I should turn the SP summoning button off for a couple hundred scrolls or something, or if that's what's screwing it up, but it's like I'm not getting any 4 stars at all, so I'm definitely not getting the units that are new. Yeah, I've got 2 tractors and 2 bulldozers, but they're basically fully skilled up now. There's not too many 3 stars that I really need, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's really anything in there that I would need. Oh, cool, cool. And it is... Okay, the wind one. I'm hoping for the water one. The water one was one of the ones that was in the patch notes. I would love to pick one of those up and see if I can just AoE every single turn. And also that, like, a buff that never ends too is pretty cool. Giant warriors are good. Definitely need some Skogul food. Because I only have 21 Devilmon, which is probably a lot more than most people have that are watching, just sitting around. But, I mean, that's 2 Nat 5s. That's literally all that is. It's 2 Nat 5s is 21 Devilmon. Maybe not even 2 full Nat 5s. So, yeah, as much food as I can get for the 4 stars, as well as what it's going to have to be, because I really don't have any Devilmon to waste. Okay, another pull of this. I need to look at the rates. This does not seem like 8%. Yep, it's supposed to be 8% for Mystical Scrolls, so I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like I'm not getting any at all. I've gotten Trevor and one of those cookies. I think that's it. So, kind of weird. But I mean, we got like 1600 or something to go. So, I'll definitely get something here. Okay, nice Melia. And, okay. At least it's another 4-star, even though she's going to be probably food. Because I think skilling her up screws up the runs. I think skilling up... Well, I could skill her up a little bit, I guess. And I don't know if she has extra harmful effect chance for her dots or what. I don't know what her skill ups looks like, because it's just like, just don't do it, because you don't want to screw up the turn rotation of stuff. Talking about the Fire Martial Artist, I actually really want to build him. He has a passive on skill 3 where he is immune to decreased defense effects, and he's got a stun on skill 2 or skill 1. I think he has a defense break on skill 2 and a stun on skill 1. That or it's flip-flopped. So he's actually really good. Beretta, okay, 2 fusible units here. 2 fusible units. Yeah, I might summon these in like one at a time. I feel like I could go through one at a time faster. Let's just see how that looks if I go through one at a time. So down to 1534. It's a lot more work. I will say that. Okay. And probably just do 10 more. There doesn't seem to be any more luck getting 4 stars just summoning one by one, so it's a little discouraging. The elemental scrolls I don't really care about either. That's just stuff I picked up along the way. Like, I didn't go out of my way to get any particular elemental scrolls. It's just is what it is. So what was that, 24 scrolls and no 4-star even. I don't feel like that's a lot to ask for, just 1 4-star out of 24 scrolls, seeing as their race should be giving me 2. Okay. Another fusion unit, guys. I've gotten more 4-star fusion units than I have just normal 4 stars. That's amazing. Okay, what are you gonna be? Nice. Oh, that's one of the 5 stars. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. I'm Removes one harmful effect from all allies and increases their attack bar. Does a provoke. And if an ally takes damage from an enemy, you have a 15% chance to offset the damage. Attack the enemy instantly to deal damage proportionate to your defense and stun the enemy for 1 turn. So she could actually be good. Whichever one they showed in the preview stuff was just very... It had to have been the worst one. I mean... Was it the fire one? The fire one just looked bad. I mean, it looked like a bad version of the light paladin, but this one actually seems pretty good. The water one here. I think I just pulled the water one. Okay. So I have the wind one and the fire one for that one, but I want the water one, so hopefully I can pick up the water one here soon. Okay. Let's see if they turn the lighting back on. Was it a fluke? Was it a fluke that I got lightning? Oh gosh. It was a fluke. Yep. Must have been an accident they gave me those units. Okay, immediately into the Wind String Master. I don't know if she's any good. The String Masters are like... I remember when they came out and nobody really cared. It's kind of sad, actually, like when new 4-stars drop and people get discouraged right away. I feel bad about the cookie stuff, too, because I look at a lot of these and they look bad. Which makes me feel bad, because like they don't fit into the game anyway, and then, you know, they aren't ridiculously overpowered. Except for the Dark Espresso Cookie. That thing looks completely broken. I would love to get my hands on one, but for the most part, like, none of this stuff looks like it's gonna be breaking the game, so it's not that exciting. Yes! Yes! A Skogul! Fantastic. Is it the water? Okay, it's the wind one again. Anyway, Skogul. Very, very nice. Awesome, awesome pickup there. One of my most wanted 4-stars. He will be definitely treated well. I don't know if I get 4 more that they'll be treated, you know, as well, but awesome. Just awesome there. Isn't that funny? Like, the most exciting summon was a 4-star. Like, I got an Okeanos, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. And then you get a 4-star that can delete teams immediately, like, literally instantly. Yep, funny how this game works. Okay, so at this point, I would love a Galleon too. Obviously, I want the twins, like I said, but like a Galleon would be really, really good too. Because I have a Clara. I picked up a Clara from the Guild Magic shop. So if I could get a Galleon and get one of those teams together for the I don't even know what it's called anymore. The Guild. It was Guild Siege before, but now it's like World Guild Battle. I don't like the format of that at all. I've complained about that before, but I really hate the format. The Guild Rival battles don't make much sense to me either. I don't know what the point of that was. Like, they basically turned water. No, it's fire again. They basically turned Guild Wars into like Labyrinth, but like with a Guild Wars skin. If you guys know what I mean, because you have the triple S, double S, SA, and so on down forth. Those rankings, and I don't know why. Like, I like the system the way it was before. I liked Guild Wars. This is a little bit more laid back, which I'm also into that too. But they could have just pulled normal guild battles or normal Guild Wars out to... You're the wrong color. Out to like 24 hours or something. They could have done a full day of Guild Wars and done it that way, and then your attacks do double damage or something, and then that towers have like double the health. So wins mean more, and then whatever else. If that makes sense, like you could get maybe 6 attacks then too. I don't know. I could have done something like that because I was pretty guilty of missing swords. Like in the last 2 months, I was pretty bad about it. But for a long time, I was pretty good about it. I was hitting at least 11 out of 12 wars for the first however many months I'm in the guild. I got super busy with work or whatever for a while there. But like, so I understand like the guild rival battle thing being good in some ways, but I don't think it was executed really the way that I liked. I mean, I think just normal Guild Wars Keeping it for like 24 hours would have been nicer. So pretty much just Skogul so far. I don't know if she's still usable in the current meta. She's obviously just been completely kicked out of Kairos Dungeon, but maybe she's still good for some guild content, because I know back in the day Stella was like one of those units that it was almost like a must pull. It was like pulling a Vertiheel, because it's like you see higher level people doing teams with Stella, they're absolutely obliterating the dragon, and then when you got her and put bad runes on her, you didn't understand why you couldn't clear her. Okay, nice. The Wind Hollyberry. The moment I get the water of these cookies, I'm turning the SP summoning rate off. Also kind of funny, I haven't got any espresso cookies yet either. But yeah. We'll see if I get any. I think my Nat 5 rate is actually up right now. I think I've gotten 3 of them so far. 2 of them cookies and then 1 of them Okeanos. So the Nat 5s are actually going really well. But I think the Nat 4s are still slightly behind, even though in the last couple I've gotten a good amount of them. So, still the wrong color. You and your Wind Brother are going to be fed to a water one. Yeah, as long as I can get one. Okay, 1,400 left. We've gone through 250 about... Yeah, I think about 250. Yeah, your food. Yeah, Luer used to be good too. Yeah, he's another one that was, yeah. You were pretty happy to pull him. It was like a worse version of Galleon. I think people might still use him, actually, though. I don't know if they buffed his kit at some point, but attacks all enemies to decrease the attack bar by 50% each and decreases defense. So yeah, he got changed. I did not know he had a decreased attack bar, so that's actually pretty strong. Maybe he won't be fed. Pretty hard to feed something that reduces attack bar and puts decreased attack on AoE. Like, it's, you know. Okay, I kind of like a Delphoid too, actually. I don't know if the fire one does the Oblivions either, but I would actually love a Delphoid for Oblivions, because Tessarion is the only free-to-play option you have, so having a wind option would be great as well. So I do not think she does. Yeah, I don't think she does Oblivion or anything. But I know Delphoid does. I think the light one does too. Not that I would be excited to pull a light one, but yeah, it's Delphoid. I think Delphoid is just better. So many scrolls. I hope they go back and like change this and make it like 2 times faster than it is now. Or maybe just a different format, something where you can see all 10 of them being summoned at the same time. If like the screen was cut into like 5 pieces, like 1 horizontal piece, and then nice Skillups, and then you know, boxes on the screen, like 10 boxes, and you can see which ones are getting lightning. You can see which ones aren't getting lightning, then obviously, and then they all kind of summon at the same time. Like, I feel like that would be a better system than what they have now. Of course, I don't know the way that their summoning works. I'm one of those people that believes that there's something with time that ticks that changes the way that scrolls are processed in the code. Like if you summon it like noon or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, like on the hour, or at 15 or at 30 or at 45, or you know, just things like that. Like I wonder how that timing system works, because I've tried it out a couple of times and it seems like you yield some results, but it's hard to then say like if I just waited, you know, 33 more minutes or 27 more minutes or something, like, and just an off time and then started then, would I have had the same results anyway? Is it like seeded in that way that every scroll is counted based, like the moment you get the account, every monster that you're going to get has already been coded in? That kind of doesn't work, because with events like this where there's new stuff added, it'd be kind of weird. Oh, I just want the water one. Come on. But yeah, anyway, just like different theories like that. I really feel like there's something with time in this game, though. There's something just strange about that, because you see people do it and it actually works. I mean, I saw Sean B pull 100 and... He had a bunch of LD scrolls on some account he was summoning for, and then moved the summoning portal next to water, got an LD5, and then kept moving it around, moved it back to a different patch of water, and then got another LD5. And it's like, so does the placement of your thing matter too? So I don't know. I didn't make any sort of altar for this video or anything for it. I might like design my Sky Island at some point, but I'm not even really that focused on this stuff. Typically when I'm online, I'm literally just sitting in dungeons, or doing like arena. When I have time to play, I really just want to grind and get runes and stuff. Like I'm not end game where I can kind of just, where I have like 3 minutes to do something. Like there's zero time to do anything when you don't have enough stuff built, you don't have enough runes, and this and that. I wouldn't waste any time in this game not farming runes. So, or at least farming XP, like farming up stuff in scenario. It's always important to keep your energy moving, keep your stuff moving, because you can't get the time back. This game is about time too, just as much as it is about the units you pull. You have got to make the most out of your time and play a lot. So, yeah. Anyway, that's been said by pretty much everyone anyway, so, yeah. Let's see if we can get another Nat 5 here, would be fun. Okay. We're down to 1,300 scrolls. I think, okay. Okay, he's pretty good. I think he's from the Guild Magic Shop as well, but he's actually really solid. I think he's probably my favorite Barbaric King, the Wind one. I've actually built him before on a different account, 6-starred him, and he does a lot of work. I mean, he's kind of like a tanky bruiser. He's almost like I feel like the Barbaric Kings are like kind of mini Chimeras, like mini Rakans, or mini Lycas or stuff like that. Like they can do damage, but they have like some utility and support for your team as well. Where the other two, like Lyca and Rakan, are just basically destroyers. But yeah, I feel like they're kind of like, they can be like bruisers. They can be just built for more support. Like, I think they're kind of fun. Kind of fun units. What do we get? Okay, our first espresso cookie. I don't know if this one hits 1,000,000 times like the dark one does, but we'll see. Okay, you hit all, attacks all enemies and grant brand effect for 2 turns. In addition, grants the following effects for 2 turns each: decrease attack power to the enemy with the highest attack power, decrease defense to the enemy with the highest defense, and decrease speed. That's interesting. That's a lot of debuffs. Attacks the enemy and set the enemy's attack bar to 0. Decreases the target's HP by up to 30%, up to 5% if a boss, in proportion to the reduced attack bar. Okay, so it does damage based on the amount of attack bar it steals? Or just takes off, not steals. That's interesting. That is strange. I'd love to get all of them. You know, the water, fire, wind, whatever, all the 3 stars, all the 5 stars or whatever, just to kind of see them. But some of them I pretty much know are going to be not used ever. So there's kind of that, but just collecting them is interesting, I guess. I wish I could have gotten some of the Ryus and the Bisons and whatever else when they were available. I got like Chun-Li's and Dhalsims and stuff. And they were pretty much instant storage. I didn't get the, I don't know if it was the wind one or the dark, or not the wind one, the light one or the dark one of the Chun-Li's was pretty filthy. I think it was the light one. Yeah, he's pretty fun too. I forgot, I need a Kaki as well. 2 Kakis would also be great. 2 Skogels, 2 Kakis, 2 Galleons. You know, I like having duplicates of things, extra teams I can build that way. So that is good. I think the water one's like really solid too, though. Like, I think he's just kind of underrated because the light one and the fire one are all that people talk about. You know, Kinky and Kaki. So It's, you know, any of the other ones don't get a whole lot of talking. Like, even the dark one is a 5-star, a nat 5, and then, you know, but nobody really talks about him. He's pretty hard to kill, the dark Omniusha. Okay. Okay, Windblade Dancer. Okay, another one. Another Beretta. Yeah, I think he's just getting fed. You know, I got all the fusion stuff on this account as a completely free-to-play player, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get Beretta for TOA or whatever. And then he just kept getting pushed farther down my list of to-do things, and within the first 2 weeks, I think within the first 2 weeks, I was like, I'm just not going to do Beretta, because he just isn't good enough anymore. Like, back in the day, he was one that you'd look at and say, you know, yeah, fuse him right away if you can for a TOA, but he just never got done, which I'm not too mad about. I can probably just use the units that you make to get him as food. Okay. Another Trevor, alright, it's alright. I know Trevor can be used for guild content. I know he can hit pretty hard. He kind of reminds me of Garrow. I feel like him and Garrow are kind of similar. He takes less damage as he loses HP, and Garrow just, I guess, is the better version, just completely unkillable if he's going to be killed, and then gets 50% attack bar. But yeah, I know Trevor can actually hit really, really hard. A great vampire unit there. I guess I have a unit to put vampire on, because other than like Skogul and the wind, no, not the wind, the water Kung Fu Girl and Skogul, like, there's not a whole lot of units that need vampire. I mean, it can work on the wind warbear, Ramagas, but I intended to build him too, and that 100% got sidelined, which is kind of too bad. I like him. I wish I could have, you know, went through and 6-starred him, finished up some things there, and tried to make him fun and usable, but I guess it'll be a future project. Okay, Lumericia. I think I need Freya for the solo R5 team. Picking up units that I can use for that solo R5 team would be really great too. I think it's mostly free to play, but there's like a 40-second one that it would be kind of cool to get that together. Okay, come on. Is the water one? Oh, come on. I just want the water one. I've gotten like 4 of each of them now, I think. Another fire one? They're trolling me. Comtuous can hear me right now. They're trolling me. I have no doubt. What does that do? Is that 4? Or was that 3? I think I got 3 nat 4s in the same 10 pull, and I was instantly not excited about any of them. This one, some sort of passive self-destructs. Self-destructs to inflict damage that's proportionate to your max HP on all enemies. That seems pretty good. I don't know why I haven't really seen anyone ever use them. Maybe the damage is underwhelming. Another fire one, guys. Another fire one. I just need the water one. Literally just the water one. I think that's like 6 or 7 of that one. Okay, definitely wanted a Hua. That's awesome. That is really, actually, that's awesome. I can use her for, I think she's usable in the solo R5 team. And I just like her a lot anyway. I mean, she's pretty good for some Guild War stuff, so that'll be fun building her to finally have one. I mean, like, she's the one free-to-play unit that was just completely evading me. Like, I just could not find the pieces for her ever, so I'm happy to have gotten her now. And Delphoy, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That'll be great to have that Wind Oblivion option along with Tessarion. I presume I'll be getting a Tessarion here. I do have 3 of them I can summon now, 3 Ifrits, and then I think I have 2 of them summoned already. I got a Theomars and then a Chamomir, so I'll have the scroll thing today, and then I will 100% be able, okay, that's always fun. And then I'll 100% be able to get Tessarion, from that Choose Your Own Ifrit thing. Isn't that funny when you have over 1,000 mystical scrolls, getting like a fake Nat 5 is like, you just don't, there's just no care at all. It's like, it's kind of cool because it's extra food for you to 6-star stuff with. I don't know why I would need more than 2 Melios. The 2 I've already built, they're only usable for one thing, so yeah. Again, I literally just need one of those water Madeline, whatever those things are called. The little sword warrior 4 stars. Haven't gotten a Nat 5 in a minute either. I'm definitely like on track in terms of rates. Like I'm actually way ahead of rates in terms of Nat 5, so I'm not mad or anything, but I would love to get more. Love to get another Nat 5, as long as we were already doing well there anyway. Galleon. I feel a Galleon coming. I feel a Galleon coming. That could be in like 1,000 scrolls though, so yeah. Come on. Come on. I'm really excited for the LD scrolls. Hopefully people didn't skip like just through all this video and are like, where are the LD scrolls? Yeah. Hopefully people are watching some of this. I know that a lot of people do that. Did I get the wind one already? I think I got the fire one. I hope that's a new one. I really hope that's a new one there. Okay, awesome. Awesome. That is a new one. Very cool. Yeah, but I know a lot of people just skip through a lot of the summons. Like, I can't really blame them when it's, you know, an hour of summoning. You know, it is what it is at that point, but yeah. There's a lot of good stuff in the middle here. Except for me not getting Water Madeline. If anyone knows for sure knows the pronunciation, I guess you could try putting that in the description. It makes me laugh when I see those, so if you want to just make me laugh and you're still watching this part of the video, like you didn't just skip to the end, like you could try to, you know, phonetically, whatever, put that out for me. More Randy skill ups, because I am building 2 of those for the copper team. Well, if I could get a Messity, that's another one I had forgotten about. Getting 2 Amesities would be really, really awesome, because then I can just feed the Randys that I have. I didn't 6-star them because they're just there to support, but a Messity I would 100% 6-star and get him up or whatever, because well, there's not really a need for that either. I just, you know, it's just kind of fun to have 3 6-stars go into a battle. That's really the only reason there. He doesn't need the artifacts. Like, there's probably more stuff than people think that they don't actually have to. They don't actually have to go ahead and 6-star. If it's a unit that's specifically for some sort of guild battle support, where the fight shouldn't be lasting more than 2 turns anyway, like 2 turn rotations for your team. So yeah, nice. This guy follows me onto every account. I have not okay, I have never ever had an account where I did not have a Water Monkey King. This dude follows me literally everywhere. I think I've summoned all of his brothers too. I just like am a Monkey King magnet for this game, like all the time with them. If I could get the light one, that'd be awesome. At comp to us, who I assume is still listening. The light Quentin Desheng or whatever. Light Monkey King would be awesome to pull. I'm just hoping to get any LD 5-star though. I've never pulled one, and with 51 scrolls sitting here, if I didn't pull one, I'd be like, that's when you give up. Not on playing the game, but like your aspirations of getting an LD5 are completely killed until you decide to re-roll the game 560 times or whatever. I understand the rates are like 360 or 320 or something for an Nat5, like, but I'm just saying 560 because at that point you should have already summoned 2 of them. So if you haven't summoned one yet, you know, you're almost to 1,000. You're already over halfway to 1,000 rerolls. So maybe you'll get, you know, an LD5 at 1,000 scrolls. Very cool stuff. Come to us. Very cool. I feel like that's something they need to change and like look at the LD5s, because it's such a small part of the game in terms of like the amount of players that actually have it, but it's something everyone wants, obviously. And I'm not saying they should just give everyone everything that they want, because that's a really good way to kill your game. And I think that's every espresso cookie, so that's awesome there. I just need the water little night thing. Cool. If I could just get that little water night thing, then I would be probably just turn out the SP rates off, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'd keep them on to just get skill ups, but I kind of want to ensure that I'm getting other 4 stars too, like Galleons, like Skogels, you know, the other stuff that I've talked about, but yeah. Not bad so far, though. Like, realistically, I think I had 600 and... I think I've gone through 600 scrolls now, or something like that, and to get 4 Nat 5s is really strong. So I'm not complaining. And then I guess, technically, 5 if you want to consider a fake 5-star one, but really it's been 4. Okay, cool. Hoping to get her light sister from LD Scrolls, too. Molly is grotesque in a good way. We'll fly in here or something. One of those fruit flies. I drink those Snapple things. I don't know if anyone drinks those. I drink Gatorade too. I have one here with me. Little Gatorade endorsement if you guys want to give me like $500,000 so I can buy a house and make content full time. That'd be awesome. At Gatorade. Drink as much Gatorade as you can. Yeah. Anyway, I drink Snapple as well. My wife really likes that stuff. Typically, it's already gone. You know, we get a case of 6 or 12. I think they come in 12. And I get maybe 3 of them, or 4. Sometimes I get 6. Sometimes I drink 2 of them in the same day so that I make sure that I get some Snapples too. I don't know if anyone has that kind of relationship in their life, you know, like a husband or a wife kind of thing, or even a girlfriend or a boyfriend where you like intentionally eat or drink something or do something so that you're trying to match as many times as they do it, whether that's healthy or not. But yeah, I try to get my Snapples in. Okay, another 5-star. I think the water one's better, but we can check this one out. I don't want to read the passive if it's 8 years. Yeah, it's just way too long to read. I don't know why it's like all the new units that they put out that are CompToUs based, not the cookies, but the recent ones with the recent 5-stars, like the surfers, Sky Surfers, and then the right hand boys, whatever they are. Just like nice. The skills are just too long to read. I really want the Fire Hypnomeow, because I want to see if he's like a Bruiser version of Hathor. I suspect he isn't if I don't see more of him on YouTube, but I would still love to get one and play with him. Manx, I think his name is. Because I think he looks really cool and has a lot of potential. A lot of promise. Don't know what the damage multipliers are, but you're still getting a lot of sleeps anyway, so... Oh, so close. So close. Definitely going to be able to skill up to Gravites. Down to 1,000 scrolls. Can you guys believe it? We have less than 1,000 scrolls left now. How could we have gone this far down? 5 Nat 5s though? 5 Nat 5s is a lot, though. I am well ahead in terms of rates for Nat 5, so I'm definitely not complaining there. I feel like I've never had a hard time getting Nat 5s, though, personally, me. I feel like I've always had a hard time getting the 4-stars that I want. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because 5-stars, it's a lot easier to get just any 5-star than it is to get the specific 4-star that you want, though. So I guess that's not really a super fair thing to say, but that I, never get the 4-stars that I want. But yeah, that's probably why they put exclusive summons in the game too, the exclusive stones. Then you can, I don't know if you can buy exclusive stones. If sometimes they're part of those like $100 holiday packs, $70 holiday packs. Okay, the fire one. But yeah, so the scam stones is what everyone calls them. I don't know that they've ever been available for buying a lot of them at once. Even when they came out, I don't recall packs on packs on packs where you could just get a bunch of them in the same way that you can buy packs and packs of Reap stones and runes. You used to be able to buy... There was a thing on the side here of the screen. Older people in the game are going to remember that, where you could buy a $100 pack once a month. You could get 10 of them, but you could only get it one time a month, where you could get a legendary scroll with it, I think it was. And then basically it turned into 49 mystical scrolls, because you get 5 mystical scrolls and you get 3,000 crystals. And of course you're using those crystals to buy 4 premium packs. You're getting 44 more mystical scrolls there. So you end up summoning 49 mystical scrolls in a legendary, and you end up with, like, you know, a Lysel, a Wuchi, and Orion is very awesome too. He was on my top 10, I think, for my list. You know, Lysel, Wuchi, and just maybe an Awakened, you know, 3-star. You know, maybe you got like the Water Minotaur Awakened or something for you, or like not even Copper, but you got the Fire or the Water Living Armor was awakened there for you too. Okay, so I think that's all the I think I have all the Death Knights now, so that's fun. They're free to play anyway, but yeah, you'd summon like 50 of these scrolls and you wouldn't get anything from them. And that was, you know, that was a good time back then. You know, back in 2014, 15, 16. Nice, 2 Orions. I will definitely take 2 Orions and build that out. I'm happy to get that stuff, so no problem there. Now I just need like Trianas, and some of the snipers would be really good too, actually. The snipers would be massive, yeah. I might go in and summon the water scrolls now and go specifically for that Madeline cookie. I think I might do that now. Just to kind of switch things up for a minute here, because if I can just pull it out of here, then I can probably just turn the SP summoning button off and then get back into more normal 4-stars. Because I have all the espressos, I have the other 2 you know, little cookie night things. I've got 2 of the Hollyberry shields. I think I got I hope I got the Water and the Wind. I think I got the Fire and the Wind or something. I didn't want the Fire one, but I think I got that anyway. Okay, Ryan, good. At least it's a new one. At least it is a new one. Cannot complain about new stuff. Gotta catch them all. Gotta fill up the whole collection, and then you get to the light darks, and then you know you're never gonna fill the collection. You know those whales that spend like $100,000 a month and stuff. Like, you know, you guys have all seen it. You've seen it on Jew Bagel's channel. He goes in there and he's like Chinese millionaire something or another rune showcase, LD5 showcase, and they have like 60 LD5s. Wait a second. You know, that's cool to get that, but do I have all of those now? Okay, I have 2 of the water one and the 1 of the wind one, so I've been dodging the fire one, which is totally okay with me. Totally down with that. But I would just love the water. I just want the normal water one, though. Just the normal water one. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Out of the Nat 5s I've gotten, by the way, I'm probably only going to build... the wind one looked good. The wind Hollyberry shield thing. Another one of these guys, cool. Very, very cool there. But I'd probably only build the Okeanos. Yeah, I think out of the 5-stars I've gotten so far, Okeanos is like the one where it's like definitely must build. Makes total sense to build that right away. The other ones I think are more like probably going to be Storage Warriors. And again, the Water Monkey King I've pulled at least 5 times, so I'm not really in a rush to build him. He's not bad though. He's actually incredibly annoying. He's gotten like 20 buffs throughout the course of the game, and he's become actually pretty annoying, so I'll give him that, but, you know, just been there, done that kind of a thing. Okay, so we're almost through all 69 of our water scrolls here. It just seems right that they give me a water little shield girl. Come on. And it's the espresso. It seems just right, though, that I get the water one from here out of 69 scrolls. Okay, another Ryan. You know what I mean? Like, some things are just meant to be, and it seems like this is really, really meant to be. If I keep saying it, it'll be meant to be, right? But, yeah, we'll see. Very well done. Very well done, Comptuous. Alright, 9 more. Let's just get through these. Okay, the Assassin. It's funny how when you record stuff, like, you watch other people summoning, and it's like, why did you skip the lightning? And then you record yourself, and it's like, because I didn't see it. Okay, we're gonna get back into normal mystical scrolls, I guess. I don't know what else to do at this point. I really just want one of those wind ones and then just get back into normal summoning, like I've said like 10 times now. But okay, 3 Berettas. Don't know why we have 3 of those. They are getting fed. Okay, come on. Another water robo. So if he's good, at least I have skill ups for him. But I don't know. I feel like when you have a unit that literally self-destructs and does damage based on your own max HP, you should be able to completely obliterate teams with this. I don't know why. He just seems like a water Skogul when I look at him. But I have to be wrong because I literally never have heard of him before. So, I don't know. Just kind of weird. Just kind of weird. Are we getting another Nat 5 soon, maybe? We might. Might get another Nat 5. We might be like another 100 scrolls away though. I don't know how many scrolls ago it was that I got one of the water ones there, but with the rates we're having, we're getting a lot. So I feel like I might have a better chance of getting a Nat 5 that I want than I will getting. Okay, come on, please. Dude, that's like 8. I've gotten like 8 of them. Literally. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how many I've gotten so far. We're going to go over here and we're going to dump some of this stuff in here, if any of it is up there. Okay. Now, apparently I've gotten 4 espresso cookies so far, so that's cool. But I've gotten 7 of these. 7 of them. Why? 4 of these? I don't need 7 of them. I guess it'll fully skill up the water one, actually. But, yeah, not necessary to give me all those fire ones, guys. Just 1 water one. 1 water one, because I think that's 11 in total. I think I saw that I got 4 of the wind ones, so you'd think out of 11 you would have gotten all 3 of the elements. There's only 3 elements. It's not like there's 5 or 8, where it's like if you get 11, you're very likely not gonna get a couple of them. But out of 11, when there's only 3 elements in the game that I'm able to pull out of these scrolls, I feel like I should have gotten it at this point. I don't know though. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Penguin Knights. You know, Mav is another one of those monsters, the Wind Penguin Knight, where it's like everyone says this is good. Maybe I should build it, and then I've never ever built one. I think I've actually 6-starred one, and I still didn't put runes on it. That was a different account, but yeah, he just never has ever ended up in any of my teams. I've legitimately considered using him. Awesome. Yes. Absolutely. I will definitely... I'm definitely happy with 2 of those. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, what was I saying? Mav. Yeah, I've never used Mav. I've seriously considered him for Rift Beast, though, because I know that he goes really well with some teams. I know if I threw him in with, like, Bastet and the Water Twins and probably a Shayna in there as well, it should do a ton of damage, like a ton of work. Probably a Crow as well, or something that brands, but, you know, typically you're throwing Crow in, because he can do a ton of damage during the drowsy phases. So probably Crow on the back line there. And then with those 6, it's like very, very consistent teams for everything other than wind, I think. I guess for water you probably wouldn't want a Shayna in, but for, you know, fire, I'm pretty sure for water too. But for fire and light, I know those 2 teams should work pretty well. Probably for dark as well. I know the Water Twins can be in literally every team other than the Wind one, but I don't know what the range is with Shayna next to them as well. I think she can go in all of them as well with the Water Twins. That's the Fire Chakram Dancer for anyone that doesn't know. If you don't know that, you must be super new to the game, because I know they aren't in, you know, super meta anymore. The Twins are, like, not really... Depends on who you ask. Some people think they're better than Lucian. Like, you should pick them up as quickly as possible, like from 4-star events. But, yeah, they're pretty good. I would say they're definitely top 5 in the game. Like, both of them separately, they can take up 2 different slots if they want to. And, you know, like, 3rd or 4th is reasonable. Of course, you have to put them together, so that's pretty much why you should just rank them together. But because alone the Twins don't do anything, but together that's why they're strong. I loved it when they put it in the game. Didn't play test it at all. Just said, here are some insane units you can have. And then you had videos of people. Come on. Use the right color, just not the right unit. Anyway, when the Twins came out, you could all of them would multi-attack together. I mean, the dungeon teams it was hilarious, completely disgusting. It's too bad they changed it back to something that's more manageable and doesn't break the game. You know, like having 1 Chakram Dancer and 1 Boomerang Warrior attacking together at the same time, instead of all 5 of them in the same team, just obliterating the dragon in like 15 seconds. That was a lot more fun to. That was just a fun time, you know. And of course, the balance patch was immediate. You know, not immediate enough though. I think it was 9 days afterwards. If I remember correctly, the balance patch I think was 9 days or 10 days after they were released. So when they weren't patched immediately in the first 4 days, people went out and bought even more packs to try to get these things, completely built them up. And then on day 9, when they got the whole team together and had some insane dungeon runs, they went to sleep, and the next morning they found out that they didn't all attack at the same time anymore. So once again, very well played by Comtuos. Just absolutely fantastic play by Comtuos. You know, you can't definitely can't knock that. You know, get people's money while you can. They should have just fixed it right away. It should have never even been a thing, honestly. Like, just, you know, they've had playtesting issues before, but that was, yes, Talia is in the exclusive summons. Awesome. Yes. Are they telling me to stop complaining or keep complaining? Yes, Sabrina and Galleon are. Those are 2 of the on the top 10 list. Literally, that is awesome. Back to back, fantastic units there. Very, very nice. That is really nice. Yeah. Can finally build a Galleon. He's one of my. I feel like he's actually my favorite 4-star in the whole game, Galleon. I don't rank him as number 1 because that's just would be. I'd probably, you know, if someone saw me in real life, they'd throw a brick at my head or something. But because Lucian, I think Lucian is really the number 1, just completely the best unit in the game. Is completely disgusting everywhere. You know, when people find a way to make a squishy unit work in RTA, with massive success at the G3 level. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a person that uses Bastet Lucian plus some other ones in... Yes! Number 8! Let's go! There's someone that uses... Okay, that's cool. There's someone that uses Bastet Lucian and some other stuff in really, really high-level RTA. At least they used to. That was, that might have been already 2 years ago, but with a high success rate... oh my god. Is that 6? Yeah. It was cool, though. When you can abuse Lucian in every aspect of the game, though, you've got something worked up. Whenever anyone does that wind challenge, you have to beat Dragons 10, I think it is, with 5. Yes! Let's fucking go, dude! Ugh, can't swear. Can't swear for camera. Yes. Yes. She's so good. She was my number. She was number 1 or number 2. She was next to Savannah at number 1 and number 2. That is so good to pick up a stat up. So good. It is so good, man. Anyway, I just completely forgot what I was talking about. She is going to completely change the way that I do Rift Raids. I mean, it's an instant change. I'm going to get Talia from the exclusive summons. Unless you can go through that amount of exclusive summons and not get one of the 4 stars, I will be getting Talia. And also Garrow's in there, so super hyped to get those two. But yeah, Bastet literally is a game changer. Wow, she is so good. She's... Oh, yes. And there's a Mav to go with her. Probably still won't build him. Probably still will not build the Mav. I really should. I know he's good. I know he's really good next to Bastet. But at this point, I've gone so long without building him that it would feel wrong to do the right thing now. It would feel wrong. It'd be a lot more successful, though, probably, I think. Yeah. Should really do that. Should really build Mav and just go all out on those Rift Beast teams. Because this is, like, perfect timing to get a Bastet, too, because I want to get back into the Fire. Right? The Fire, yeah. I want to get back into the Fire Rift Beast and get, the Fight Runes, yeah, because I need to get Fight Runes for the Tricaru team. I want to upgrade them to Fight Runes, and I would love to get some Fight Runes for the Dot team as well, to help Lucian, to help Verd with that damage. This is like 9. I've gotten 9 of them. Guys, I've gotten like 13 now? I think I've gotten 13 of these and still haven't gotten the water one. At least I got a Bastet, though. Bastet is definitely better. Yeah, she's so good. She's getting Devilmond instantly. Literally immediately, she's getting Devilmond after this video. Yeah, she's so good. Nice. Awesome. She's a fantastic unit, too. Not as used anymore, but I don't know if she is in any Solo R5 teams. If she is, I will build her immediately. She's a fantastic unit, cleansing and doing ally attacks. You know what is interesting is the Dark or the Light Harpoo. I think both of them do. It looks like the water one. When the lightning comes through and then the summoning opens up or whatever, it looks exactly like it's going to be a water one. And then it's another fire one. Shimate is awesome. I'm super happy to get a Shimate. But I don't know why they're trolling me like that. Anyway, lost my train of thought again. Anyway, I need to get Fight Runes for the dungeon teams. That is not what I was talking about. Bastet instantly is getting skill ups. Yeah, I don't know. If I was talking about something relevant, yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, at this point, I've gotten a Galleon. I've gotten 2 Skogels. Bastet is obviously great. A Perna would be awesome too. I would love a Perna, but there's a bunch of Nat 5s that are fantastic that I'd love to get. But I really would love tanky bruisers, and Perna is great is a great, maybe not super tanky. I mean, I think it's an HP. I think Perna's HP based, isn't she? I feel like her HP is like 12,000 or something. Something like that. But she heals allies every turn. You know, you guys know what Perna does, but yeah, Perna is great. Just really great. I was thinking about something. I can't remember what I was saying. I feel like I was saying something that was actually relevant. Anyway, once I get down to 600 scrolls left here, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to pause the video or whatever, and then that might be part 1. I don't want to do this for like, I don't want the video to be too long, so I might do it in parts, but yeah, if the video is like 40 minutes long at this point, I'm just gonna do a part 1 and a part 2, because I don't expect people to watch like an hour and 40 minutes or an hour and a half or whatever of summoning. Like back in the day, I know Jubagel did so many videos back in the day. He did literally part 7s. He was regularly doing part 6s and part 7s every weekend. He was doing that, you know, Saturday morning summons, which I actually would spend like my Saturdays. Yeah, I would spend my like Saturdays and Sundays. I'd watch a bunch of them and just watch what people were summoning. Yeah, things were different back then, though. You know, the scrolls were not as available as they are now. Like, newer players don't understand that, you know, watching someone summon 1,000 scrolls on one account was like, just, it was mind-boggling back then. Literally, it's nice that's new. It was baffling. Like, you could not conceive getting 1,000 mystical scrolls. It was just a whole different era back then, but now, every event you're getting mystical scrolls, a good amount of them too. It's not just one for doing, you know, hours of work. It's a lot of mystical scrolls they're giving you. You get it for Arena, you get all these beginner mystical scrolls. They're just everywhere. You get so many more summons now than you used to. If you're someone that feels like you don't summon enough, you definitely might need to take like a small amount of time away from Summoner's War, and give your credit card to someone that, like your bank or something, because that's like that's like really dangerous combination. These people like come to us like every gacha game, like they do things that make you want to buy stuff. Like, that's just the way it is. Com to Us, I feel like, is really, really mild about it. Like, they're not bad. I don't feel like they push packs onto people all the time. 3 Skull is very cool. But there are some other games that are definitely worse about it, and you end up spending so much money and you just had no idea. So, like, if you feel like you're not summoning enough and you're playing Summoner's War, you might need to just refocus on life, because you get a lot of them here. You get way more here than you do in pretty much any other game. I mean, they're competing with Epic 7 right now for maybe giving out more free summons. Like, Epic 7 does a lot of free summons too, but yeah, there's a lot here, guys. There really is a ton of summons. So, like, watch out for yourself, like, out there. Like, seriously, take your mental health seriously. Yeah, you can end up losing a lot of money doing this kind of stuff. So I don't want to see anyone, in a bad situation because they couldn't control themselves. Okay, so hopefully we get a Nat 5 here or some other Nat 4 before we hit that 600 mark, and then I will see where we are at. But okay, another Lysel. Still don't know how to pronounce his name. Lysel something. Then we got 10 more. Okay. And whatever we get out of here is probably just going to be the end of this part. So I think I will just do two parts. That'll be about even in terms of summons. So if you guys skip forward to the end to see the LD scrolls, Raffle. XD rolling on the floor. 2 of them? Wow, dude. I don't know if I can use 2 of them. Anyway, that is all for this video, guys. This is part 1. Obviously, part 2 will be coming out probably just tomorrow. I'll probably just put out part 2 tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, definitely subscribe, because again, I'm doing the next one like tomorrow, like soon. So you want to get the notification for that and just help out the channel. So anyway, see you guys next time.